Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Sword and Shield video. Today guys, we're going to be looking at another Rillaboom deck, but this time it's not going to be a Rillaboom deck with a grass main attacker. We're actually going to be using a Snorlax VMAX Rillaboom deck. Now you might be asking, well, what is the point of this? I get like Rillaboom can build up Snorlax with its ability, which is pretty lit, but what is there any like secret combos in here? And to answer your question, there indeed is. The combo we're going to be focusing on is going to be Hyper Potion Snorlax once again. We tried out the Hyper Potion Porygon Z deck a while back when the set first came out, but now we're going to be trying out Hyper Potion Rillaboom Snorlax. So the whole idea here is when you get Rillaboom in play, what we're trying to do is we Voltage Beat to this guy, we take a hit, then we Hyper Potion 2 energy off, and then we Voltage Beat the 2 energy back on. That is pretty much the combo of the deck. And if we have 2 Rillabooms in play, we can do double Hyper Potion in that regard. We can, with Energy Recycler, we don't really worry about too much about losing energy. So that is the combo. It's a combo that I want to try out and see if it works for us. So for the video, guys, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Cramorant TCG, guys. As always, if you're ever in any need of any PTCGO pack codes, guys, if you're still looking for Sword and Shield codes, get them over at Cramorant TCG. You can get them singly, get them in lots of 50, or get them in lots of 100. Of course, guys, you can also pick up all the other pack codes like Unified Minds, Team Up codes, Unbroken Bonds codes, or any other Pokemon TCGO code, like any GX codes, V Pokemon codes, GMAX codes, are all over at Cramorant TCG. You can also check out the articles posted at Cramorant that I have written up also talking about the game. So yeah, if you guys get anything from Cramorant TCG, guys, make sure to use my discount code LDF at the checkout. Get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Support the channel, support Cramorant, help yourself out. So shout out to Cramorant TCG, the sponsor. Use code LDF. Let's look at the list here. So yeah, the concept that I've come up with is trying to use Rillaboom with Hyper Potion and Snorlax and seeing if this combo can actually work for us. So yeah, Snorlax, we already know what it does. 340 HP, 390 with a buff padding. Does Gmax fall. You have to have a full bench, and a deck like this, you know, you can fill your bench up. You can get a couple Rillabooms down, another Snorlax, maybe have like Cramorant in play. Shaymin Prism being in play is really big too. And then we just Gmax fall the opponent for 210 damage and heal ourselves with Hyper Potion. Now, we are playing a Stage 2 deck, so our setup is a little kind of, you know, slow. Now, I am using Candy with Rillaboom. I still like playing Rare Candy Rillaboom. I still think Rare Candy Rillaboom is a good combo. I know the Alone Executor Rowlet is good. You don't want to play in here, because if it gets knocked out, like, you just give up 3 prizes, and then you're running off of 1 Snorlax, which isn't really enough. That's why I just prefer playing Rare Candy Rillaboom. One thing we can actually do, I've put a Cramorant in the deck. Not only can this finish the game off with Spit Shot, of course, we can just Rillaboom power it up very easily. We can do multiple Spit Shots with Rillaboom also, powering it up in 1 turn. We can also use Beak Catch here to find us Rare Candy Rillabooms. That's why the Cramorant is a big boy in the deck. Hopefully we get some action in with this guy. I am still playing Snivy-Soar. This is still a really good card in this deck. It's really good against dolls. Solar Plant can also be really good to finish stuff off. And of course we have our Shaymin Prism. It's a free retreater. And of course Flower Storm, a great attack that can also one-shot stuff. And I am just playing 1 copy of Dedenne. I would maybe try to consider putting Mew in this deck. Delmize V could be good in here too. You could try a Rillaboom V. If you guys want to see a Rillaboom V deck, let me know. If you guys don't know what that does here, I'll pull it up. I don't think I have any Rillaboom Vs yet, but if you guys do want to see a video, me trying out Rillaboom V, let me know. It's not that great of a card, but it does have Wood Hammer, which is 220 for 4 grass, so immediately it's a pretty cool tech card in this deck, because it's a basic Pokemon that can do 220, which can knock out Zacian, because it's resistant to grass, but if you guys do want to see a Rillaboom V deck, let me know. So yeah, let's look at the items now. We got 2 Energy Recyclers. Of course, when we discard energy with Hyper Potion, we can Energy Recycler them back in the deck. 2 Evolution Incense to be able to find our Rillabooms and Snorlaxes. 1 Great Catcher. We do have Snivy-Soar in the deck. You can bump this up to 2 if you want. You can play Pokemon Catcher. I can't find room for it, though. 4 Hyper Potion. Now, 4 might be a little overkill, but I'm going with 4 because we want to always find our Hyper Potion to heal our Snorlax. That is the whole combo of the deck. We got 2 Net Balls here to find us, you know, Grookey, Shaymin, Grass Energy. 3 Quick Balls. I would try to play 4. I guess you can go down to 1 net ball, 4 quick ball. You should probably do that. I don't really actually know why I have the 5 there. Whatever. It's too late now. 4 rare candies, 2 switch, just because switch is switch. 4 Cynthia, 2 Marnie, 3 research. Marnie with Rillaboom, I still really like this combo quite a bit. Also, if you have a lot of grass energy in your hand, you can Marnie put them back in the deck. 2 Rillaboom, 4. That's kind of the whole concept behind playing Marnie. I got 2 buff padding and just 12 grass energy here to round out our Snorlax Rillaboom deck. Yeah, let's go try it on PTCGO and see if we can make that Hyper Potion combo work. Alright guys, let's go get into our first game here against Ivy's... Sorry, I cannot say that name. And he looks like he's playing a Pika deck. We don't play Mew in here, which is an issue for us, obviously. Maybe we should put Mew in the deck because we can get tag bolted. And we win the coin flip. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna go first because We don't want to get... I mean, it doesn't really matter if we go first or second. That's the problem against Pika. It doesn't matter if you choose to go first or second. If you go first, you can get an upper hand. Like, we can get a turn 2 Snorlax Rillaboom combo here, but it looks like because our hand's trash, we're not going to. Okay, just put that there. We'll netball for another Grookey. When we have Marnie, that could be big. But this is the problem when playing against Pika. If you go second, you risk getting turn 2 full blitz, or turn 1 full blitz. If you go first, or if you let them go first, they get to put energy on their Pika ROM anyways. It doesn't make a difference, in my opinion, if you go first or second against Pika. I mean, I guess making them go second is sometimes worse if they do get the turn 2 full blitz, but that makes them have to actually get that, so... To me, it doesn't really matter, because it's like, no matter what, they're going to be able to power up their Pika really quickly anyways, because they get to go first with the energy attachment, and they do get the turn 1 Thunder Mountain. We don't actually play a counter stadium, which is a problem. There's not really room in here. And they put an energy escape board on. Okay, I don't actually... Why would they put the energy on if they want to retreat? It's kind of weird. Yep, they find their Absol. Absol's kind of frustrating because it takes away Shaymin's free retreat cost, and they actually just poke me for 10. Cool beans. There's the Snorlax VMAX top deck. And, alright, I guess we just Marnie them and hope for the best. I'm giving them a new hand, which I don't like, considering they didn't do a Dedenne there, but whatever. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to find a Rare Candy Rillaboom off of that, not gonna lie. I was expecting that to not get me that, but... Long and behold, it does. We even have this thing if we have the Hyper Potion. Okay, so... We'll bench this, and we'll just knock him out for 180. Alright, not bad. Pretty much your ideal turn 2 wants to be Rare Candy Rillaboom into a Snorlax. And we get a Hyper Potion. Alright, so... Yeah, they can hit me for full... Dang it, they concede. Dang it. Alright, we'll get into another game here. Oh, what? 375 coins? Yo, say it ain't so. What is it? March? We still have another month until the new set. We're gonna hold that coins. I don't really want to spend it quite yet. I mean, I do want to save up for Rebel Clash. Rebel Clash is looking to be a pretty decent set. I don't know. Alright, we're up against Chop Chop here, playing, it looks like ADP? I'm guessing? No, we didn't go first. Dang it, they're gonna go first, and they're gonna get energy on their ADP. Alright, let's see. Ooh, we got we got the Snivy-Store start. I mean, our hand's not actually that bad. We are going to lose a couple energies, but other than that, it's not bad. Oh, okay, so they're playing Malamar. Malamar is a lot more winnable. Oh, but they're playing the Mewtwo build of Malamar. That is not very good, because they have Venom Shot, which is super annoying, because Venom Shot can just take out my Rillaboom on the bench, which is kind of the issue with why Naganadell's Venom Shot is very scary. I guess we have Shining Vine to, like, bring in, like, a Dedenne or something. But, like, the Snivy-Store's not really doing much in this matchup anyways. Let's see. Okay, they're down 2 switches. That's actually not bad, especially if I do want to trap this. I guess this thing being the active means they can't build it up with the Dedenne. Or maybe, yeah, maybe I shouldn't move them anyways, because then they can't put an energy on their Mewtwo. We could trap the Oranguru. They are down 2 switches, but it might actually be better to keep them in the active so they can't build it up on the bench. If that makes any sense. It's probably better that way. Okay, what are we drawing? Okay. We can Beak Shot, actually, which doesn't seem too bad. And hopefully we just get a Snorlax here off of our next Quick Ball. See, I don't mind doing Beak Shot, though. This can set up the turn 2 play. They probably have Marnie. They have 4 cards, though, so if they have a Marnie, they really have to dig for it. Nice, nice. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. I think I'm going to play this just to get another Grookey down, just in case we get sniped by the awful Naganadel. And B-Catch seems about right. We'll get a supporter. It's probably going to be a research. We'll get Rare Candy. Seems good. And actually, next turn, we could snipe the Dedenne. Oh, we can also hit the Mewtwo for 162. That's not bad either. I think we want to knock out Dedenne, though. We'll see. Cramorant probably won't do much. He might Horror House me here. That's an issue I gotta consider. Alright, no Marnie, so we do keep this hand unless they have a reset stamp. Which would give me the same hand size anyways if they do that, so it doesn't really matter too much. But we'll see. Again, being down 2 switches is really good. There's a quick ball. Okay, that's not a Gengar. I like that. It's going to get them a Giratina. Well, they do have GGN available to them too, don't they? Yeah. Oh, and they do have their Tina Chomp. Okay, so they can linear attack me here. Alright, we're not that quick ball for another Snorlax because GGN is a problem. What are they going to hit, though? What will they hit? It doesn't really matter if they hit Snorlax. It's probably better for them to hit the Cramorant to set it up for a knockout with Calamitous Slash. And they actually do choose to hit the Snorlax. That's fine. Ooh. That's not fine, though. I'm not really a fan of losing that. We'll go get Rillaboom. I could choose to not bench Snorlax VMAX here in case it does get knocked out. How many do we have in the deck? Only 1, yeah. So I think we're actually just going to get a Thwackey then. Because I don't want to put Snorlax VMAX in play and then have it get knocked out. Or have it get GG ended off the board. And then we're out of Snorlaxes. Could go Shaymin Prism, but that'll get knocked out in 2 things anyways. Yeah, losing the 2 potions here is not ideal. But it does let us go for the spit shot here. And we could knock out the Dedenne. We could also hit the active. I don't really know what I think is truly better. Do we want to hit the active? And then they just Miraculous Duo knock me out. Yeah, I think we just take out the Dedenne. We'll deal with this thing later. We do have Shaymin Prism available to us, I guess. Let's see, what do we get off the prizes? Alright, more supporters is good. Could have also spit shotted a Malamar, or maybe even the Oranguru. Also, maybe hitting this, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, they play Judge. Interesting. No Marnie, but they judge me. This could give me a bad hand. We still have a lot of supporters, though, right? Yeah, we're good. And we got an Energy Recycler, which is perfect. Got to put 5 energy back in the deck. We have Great Catcher here, too. We could bring this up, maybe. Try to trap it. Let's see if they knock me out here. Again, they're not doing enough to knock me out right now. Just a Calamitous Slash. Okay, so we can do another Spit Shot here. Which I think I am going to go for. That'll definitely be the play. I'd love to hit the active, but I don't want to get Miraculous Duo'd. Still have Shining Vine. I guess our win condition could be like Spit Shot. I think I'm going to knock out the Oranguru. Or do I want to just take out a Malamar? I kind of just feel like knocking the Oranguru. I think we're going to knock out Oranguru here. I don't know. Knocking out those Malamars also seems like a good idea. Cripple them, take away a Malamar. Is that a good idea? Or should we just knock out the Oranguru? They have 3 cards. They didn't do a supporter last turn. That's why I'm like, if we knock this out, that could keep breaking them into a fine. But they get 2 prizes anyways. Yeah, let's knock out a Malamar. That seems like the better play. And now all we gotta do is take out a tag team to win the game. We'll see if we can pull that off. A Rillaboom. Alright, let's hope to not get judged again, but we'll see. Oh, just walked into a Blacephalon. Not the end of the world, though. Not gonna lie, it's not the end of the world. Because they can only knock out this thing. And we did take out a Malamar, right? So we're good. Ooh, they had a Marnie. At least it's not Judge, though. I guess I'd rather them Judge, because then they'd only draw 4 cards instead of 5. Okay, we got a Dedenne. That's fine. Though I want to use Shaymin Prism to try to knock out this thing. That might have to be our next best play. Not the end of the world, though. We're not in the worst spot ever right now, which is good. They're down 2 switches, so they might have to just manually retreat. I guess that does make it valid knock out the Malamar then. They're probably getting another Inkay, but whatever. So yeah, if I knocked out the Oranguru and was like, alright, you don't have a supporter, you have to dig for the Oranguru, I knock it out. But they had a Marnie, so I'm glad I targeted the Malamar. I think that was the best play there, for sure. Tina and a Quick Ball to get rid of their Tina. Probably gonna get an Inkay, I'm guessing. They could get another Pokemon. Nope, yeah, it's an Inkay. They could get another like GX, but it's gonna go for Inkay. Their options are limited right now. It's only Tina, Perfection, and Dawn Wings. I guess we have to watch out for possibly a Poltergeist. I have to consider that. Let's see if they retreat into their Bullcephalon here. Yeah, maybe walking into the Fireworks Bomb was not the greatest thing ever. They can knock out Thwackey, or they can knock out my active. Don't really know where else to put the damage, though. Dude, what cheeses me is that last card in their hand is 100% a Professor's Research. It always is. It always is. They haven't played a single one yet, so... That last card is 100% without a doubt a Research. Or a Cynthia. It's definitely a supporter. And I actually choose to put 80 damage on Rillaboom. So we could Swallow here. I mean, we need to knock this thing out, though. But I guess we have access to double Rillaboom, possibly. So I guess we could go for the Forest Dump play. We could also Shining Vine and swing into the Mewtwo now to try to set up for a knockout. I actually think that might be our best play here. Not much Snorlax action has been going on. Ooh. But it just hasn't really been the right time to use Snorlax. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess, no, we should have brought in this thing, actually. Yeah, bringing in the Mewtwo actually might have been a mistake. Rip. Maybe we should have just brought in this instead. Yeah, I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Oh, why didn't I go for... I'm gonna regret that. Okay, never mind, we didn't whiff the Rillaboom. I was gonna say, I'm gonna regret that if we whiffed the Rillaboom there. Because I forgot to do Voltage Beat. But it's all good, we get to do it now. The problem is they have another turnable Bullcephalon, but there's nothing they can really knock out. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I just put extra energy on. Rip. I think we're gonna hold the hand. We have Hyper Potion. Or do we want to dig for Great Catcher? What's in the prizes? Okay, that's fine. What is Force Dump? We'll hold the hand, and then we just attach Grass, Shining Vine this again. The only way they can Perfection me is by switching and retreating with this. Yeah, we didn't really get to use Snorlax here, but at least we got to use a Cramorant, which I'm glad Cramorant got some action in, because it's a pretty lit card. Yep, nope, they just had the switching card in their hand, of course. That makes me a little triggered, not gonna lie. That's just making me just a tiny bit tilted. There's a chance, though, they just Fireworks Bomb me here. Man, that's so annoying. Why did they have that, the Team Liza? Well, their hand's empty, which is good. They could GGN my guy off the board, too. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. What are they doing? Fireworks, or are they gonna GGN? If they GGN, they don't have Perfection. But then we never get to get this buy back, so we don't play Ordinate Rod. Okay, they just lost the game. We are going to take a knockout. Alright, nice. We win. Alright. We didn't get to use Snorlax VMAX, unfortunately. But, I mean, there really wasn't an opportunity to really use it. So, can you blame me? I think we should cut out a Hyper Potion, though, from this deck. Honestly, I think having 4 might be a little overkill. But, yeah, once again, Snivy-Soar proving to be one of the best cards in Rillaboom right now. And I'm glad we got to use that Beak Shot, because I actually wanted to try to use Cramorant a little bit there to, you know, have some Cramorant action. And he goes, Cramorant's a G. I haven't really looked at Cramorant too much yet. I do have another deck using Cramorant. I know there was that Cramorant Dimension Valley Mew Box deck, but yeah. Yeah, I don't think they can do anything here to prevent them from losing. Unless they, like, dropped a power plant down. That would have stopped me from winning. I'm just gonna spread some damage. And that will be game, folks. That will indeed be game. Just go here. We have 6 energy on. That was a big misplay. I did not mean to put 5 energy on this thing. I really wasn't paying attention when I was going for the double voltage beat there. I forgot you can, you know, prevent 1 energy, but it's all good. We're going to take out the Mewtwo. We're going to take a dub here against the Malamar Mewtwo deck. My opponent didn't play Trevor or anything, so I guess that's good. That was still a pretty interesting game. A lot of stuff was going wrong for sure. Sucks that first game, I can see, because we had a good start. But anyways, we have 600 coins. Should I buy a pack? I mean, I don't really need any more Sword and Shield packs. That's kind of the only problem. You know what I mean? I guess we can buy 1. I'm only gonna buy 1 though. I don't want to spend all my coins. I might just start saving up now for Rebel Clash. I'm not really looking for anything else in Sword and Shield. I guess like we can pull like another Zacian or like a Quick Ball or something. That's about it. Yeah, see? Save your coins, folks. Alright guys, let's find another game with our Snorlax Rillaboom deck. Hopefully get more Snorlax action in this time. since we didn't really get to use it. But no, we're up against possibly a fighting deck, but it looks like it's more of a metal deck. Alright, let's go for the tails. Don't win it. Okay, so we didn't get to use Snorlax in that last game, but Cramorant proved to be the MVP. I'm glad we got some Cramorant action in with that big old beak shot. And alright, we do start Snorlax here. We get the Snorlax Grookey start. Not a bad hand either. We got turn 1 research. Alright, we'll see what they're playing here. Okay, they do I cannot talk to it. They have Power Plant. It doesn't look like they are playing a fighting deck, though, which is good. I was worried we were up against a fighting deck there when I saw the fighting type. It looks like they're playing Amistar, actually. Which is kind of an issue because we can't play items, so we have to be a little careful with what we bench here. Alright, draw more cards. There's Snorlax VMAX. Could actually hold the hand. I guess we get Cynthia. They start with a Riolu, though, which is interesting. So I guess they don't play Amistar then? Oh, they just passed a turn. Cool beans. Go there. It's netball here for another Grookey. We got one Rillaboom prize. We have all our candies. Not too sure if I want to hold the hand or not. I think I'm just gonna go for the Cynthia. I mean, we have the VMAX, but we can't attack, so we might as well just try to re-roll here. And okay, we got Rillaboom. No rare candy. All right, that's fine. This thing can do what? 20 damage to me with kick. 40 damage with kick. They're probably playing Lucario GX with this Lucario that makes us do 20 less damage. Yep. That's fine. This matchup could be a little tricky. Our damage output might be really low. I'm not really worried about like something like Full Metal Wall, obviously. Maybe Hyper Potion's really big here because we can heal 20. Okay, they have a lot going on. This is an interesting archetype. Lucario with Berserker for Lucario Metal. Maybe that's something we can look at in the future. There's a lot of really cool Berserker decks. Like, there's a lot of Metal-type Pokemon that Berserker can actually be comboed with. It's actually kind of insane. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's see what they do here. They actually have a 2 retreat cost now. I'm assuming they play Air Balloon, though, to kind of compensate for that. Still no Lucario Metal. Can we draw Rare Candy here? We do not. We get a Netball, though. We can get Shaymin, which could be pretty big in this matchup. We can Evolution Incense for Thwackey. And we're gonna have to just go for a Cynthia reroll here, I guess. No, we can do this first. Get Snorlax VMAX. And then we can do a Cynthia reroll and hope that it finds me the Rillaboom. Alright, I'm gonna attach to Shaymin. I'm just gonna go for this. Bruh. Rip. Didn't get it. I'm gonna wait a turn. I'm not gonna play Dedenne because I don't want to lose 2 rare candies. I'm gonna wait a turn. I mean, even if we did Dedenne, getting the Rillaboom rare candy after discarding 2 candies probably wouldn't even be likely anyways, so we'll hold it. We might actually need the Celosaur too. Who knows? Who knows? I want to get this guy ready to go because, I mean, one of the only ways maybe to deal with Lucario Metal would be through Flower Storm. Who knows? We might have to do that. There's a tag call. They can finally get a Lucario Metal. The question will be, though, will they have an energy for it? They also need to move this thing. Actually, knocking this out would be good. That takes away the little damage we can do to it, but I don't know. Oh, no, they had to switch. They could Full Metal Maul me now just to prevent them from taking more damage. No, they're just going to pass. Hey, the Rillaboom top deck is real, folks. Okay, this is good. Ooh, we actually don't have a lot of energy in the deck. That's actually pretty bad. Will we ever want to bench this? Probably not, because there's a power plant in play. I didn't even... Oh, no, I forgot. Oh, no. Alright, well, it looks like we do have to bench this. Dang, bro. I didn't even realize the power plant was in play. Well, good news is we aren't getting Full Metal Walls right now, so we're not out just yet. We actually 2-shot this thing. They can play that Malamar in their hand, but they need to have another switching card. Dang it, bro. Sometimes I completely forget this card is in play. I never see Power Plant anymore. Can you blame me? Like, no one really plays the stadium anymore because of all the new VMAX V Pokemon, whatever you want to call them, you know. That's my bad for forgetting about Power Plant. Not a misplay, though, I would say. We still probably wanted to do 210 damage anyways, because we want to be maxing out our damage output on this thing at all times. So that really wasn't even a misplay, I would say. It just kind of was stupid. I was expecting to discard my hand there, but you know what? Maybe it works out for the best. Maybe it works out for the best. But we'll see if they even do anything this turn. Again, they haven't gotten energy in play. They probably can't even attack me. They're going to get knocked out next turn unless they heal here, which it looks like they are forced to do. And they could heal, attach, and get ready for a Full Metal Wall, which is kind of devastating. Maybe then we switch into Shaymin. I think we actually should do that. If they get an energy on, I think we're going to switch into Shaymin here. Okay. They don't. Never mind, we top deck Cynthia. I'm not going to bother with Rillaboom just yet, though, because we don't want to waste our ability with Hyper Potion, because Lucario Melmetal, the one thing it doesn't have going for it is its damage output is very awkward. Only 150, so they'll be doing 30 damage to me when I Hyper Potion spam this guy. So we're actually going to not do any more Rillaboom's ability. We're just going to chill. We're going to just chill out and do our thing. There's a Cynthia. So they got a supporter here. They still need to do something. They could Full Metal Wall me now. That's not really going to do much for them, though. I mean, we're not going to knock them out if they do Full Metal Wall, but we'll see if they go for it. There's a Tag Call, getting another Lucario Metal, and they get another Malamar. So they have heals, we have heals. A lot of heals going around. They could probably out-heal us, though, I would say, because... but we'll have more health than them with 390 HP in total. I don't know. I didn't know. Yeah, they just pass. Not looking good for them. I do want to burn this Quick Ball in case they Marnie me, but I'm just going to settle the GMAX. Well, I guess we could have gotten rid of the Rare Candy because it's kind of obsolete now. Yeah, we probably should have Quick Balled the Rare Candy away, but it's fine. They'll Full Metal Wall me, and then of course we'll just go for another Voltage Beat, assuming we actually have energy in the deck. There might be no, I think we should have one in the deck. Oh, I don't know, actually. Maybe we should have switched into Shaymin there, but I didn't want to waste my switch. So I don't really know if that actually was a good idea. What is this thing in week 2? Psychic? I was like, maybe we could do something with Solar Plant. Not going to matter too much, though. This thing's only... Was it for the active? Oh, it's in general. So we can't finish this guy off with a Solar Plant. That's fine. We'll see what they go for here. They might go for Full Metal Wall. Yes, they probably will. They could Steel Fist me. It's not going to do much for them. I think they have to Full Metal Wall me. Yeah, they are. Okay. But that means we get to knock them out. And that is huge. Okay, we'll play this now just to check the deck. Do we have enough energy in the deck to make this work? We do. We're Gucci. As long as we have 2 grass in the deck. I guess our other win condition at this point is using this guy to finish off stuff. We're just going to GMAX Fall. We could have played the Energy Recycler. We only have 3 energy. I'll wait until we do Hyper Potion. Alright, I know I prized a few energy, so again, one off the prize would be nice. No, we get a Buff Padding, another Rillaboom, though, which is good. And there's an energy. Alright, so... We might get hit with a reset stamp here. We do have a pretty loaded hand. But they're not going to be damaging me, so it's not going to matter too much. And we still have Shining Vine available. So... I guess we just switch Shining Vine. But we might get a prize this turn. I think we literally just win in a few turns. Because if... They have to go into Lucario Melmetal, but we're doing... Yeah, okay. Never mind, they're just going to pass. Alright. Put that on. Get that down. I mean, we're in cruise control right now. We are in cruise control. We actually win next turn now, so that's good. So we have game, unless... Oh no, wait! That's right, we can't do Shining Vine. I keep forgetting that Power Plant is in play. We cannot do Shining Vine here. They're not really doing much damage to us, so once again, we're just kind of just chilling. We can just do our thing. We can Steel Fist for 50. We can swing back. They'll probably Malamar heal. They have another Malamar in their hand. Interesting they play Elm. Didn't even realize. Just gonna keep swinging here. We're not gonna be two-shotting them, unfortunately. But actually, no, next turn... I guess we can just win with Flower Storm, right? Yeah, I think we just win with Flower Storm next turn, unless they heal. I'm assuming they play Great Potion, right? Do they play it? Do they have more heals than us, or are we gonna out-heal them? They gotta have Great Potion, right? They gotta be playing Great Potion. It's a no-brainer. They're low on Cynthia's too. Maybe they don't have a... I know. Do they have a Malamar in their hand? Like, I'm pretty sure they have Malamar. I know it's going to heavy impact me for 150. So, 130 damage. I don't even know if we're winning with Shaymin, in all honesty, but I feel like we are. We'd have to do Marnie, though. Are we winning with Shaymin? Okay, I'm pretty sure Shaymin is winning us the game here. But that means we have to play Marnie to guarantee the win. That's fine. Yeah, like double Voltage B wins us the game. Like 100%. Nice, we didn't get a single energy. That's good. Yeah, we're just going to win the game here. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to use much Hyper Potion action, which I would have, you know, kind of wanted. Yeah, this is definitely a knockout, right? Yeah, 160. Just, actually, 1 energy of just knocking him out. But that's why Shaymin Prism is so good in Rillaboom. Alright, we got to use Snorlax that time. We didn't get to use Hyper Potion, but if we weren't with Shaymin there, we could have done a Hyper Potion, healed 120. We could have actually done a lot with the double Rillaboom we had, so not bad. Alright guys, getting into a third game with our deck here. And it looks like we're against Mega Bulbasaur, who probably is playing another Rillaboom deck, so it's going to be a battle of the booms. Now, we do have an advantage. We're not playing an Exeggutor build. They are. So they can get a Rillaboom in play before we do, which is fine. But not when our starting hand is this terrible. Actually, yikes. We get a Snivy-Store start. So if they bench 2 Pokemon, we could Shining Vine, which they don't. We drew a Dedenne to go with it. Not great. I think we're just going to have to get Grookey here. I guess we'll attach and pass, because we can at least swing next turn with Snivy-Store. The one thing we do have going for us in this matchup is we can heal pretty effectively, and they actually take 3 Calming Hurricanes to knock me out, unless they want to use Tropical Hours, so that's one thing we have going for us. They are going first, though, and they did start with this, which is kind of annoying. I'm not really trying to research this hand away either, which is unfortunate. Like, I wanted to hold these Hyper Potions because of how, like, Hyper Potion is really good in this match. But we're gonna have to probably discard one here. Unless we can top deck a Marnie or a Cynthia. Don't like wasting the Energy Recycler either. But they do bench a Dedenne, so we could actually knock that out next turn if we really wanted to. But again, we do have that Cramorant in the deck, so we can always finish that off for later. So I think we're probably just gonna swing into the Eggrow here. And maybe just save Dedenne for later with our little Beak Shot attack. Seems good to me. Oh, unless they get rid of it? No, they don't. Oh, they do play Rare Candy. They had no support in the discard, though. So just a draw 3, not bad. That's probably good for us. As long as they don't get, like, a supporter here. And there's a Super Growth. And before they prized all their Thwackeys. No! And before they prized all their Rillaboom? Nah. So, I think we're gonna have to go to Dedenne. Could get Thwackey here. I think I'm gonna risk it and try to just gamble for the Rillaboom. And we got it. Nice. Sadly, this thing has 100 HP, or else we could have knocked it out. But I think we are definitely just going to go for a swing here. Let's play another Research. I guess we can knock Thwackey with that, just to burn it, but it's fine. No Snorlax or supporters. That's unfortunate. We can go for a 160 damage attack here. I guess we could have benched this guy, but I want to hold... I don't want to bench it because I know they're going to play Dedenne here. And I want them to play Dedenne, so we're not going to bother benching this guy just yet. They actually have to switch into their Snivy-Saur. They could Shining Vine me here, which prevents me from doing my own Shining Vine unless I can top deck a switch. But this thing has a nice knockout. We could actually maybe knock out a Cramorant. We'll see what they should. They're probably going to bring in the Rillaboom, I'm guessing. They can, I guess they can, like, Solar Plant, knock out Rillaboom with Forest Dump next turn. Yeah, it looks like they are going to choose to do that. Which is kind of relevant, not going to lie. But then they don't have Tropical Hour or any other GX deck, which is pretty good. We have Hyper Potion too, so I guess we could heal this guy if we really wanted to. Or we can heal this. We still have switches, so if we can top deck a supporter, that can get us a switch. Oh, they're not going to Solar Plant. Oh my... Yo, what even is that top deck, bro? Alright, we're going to bring in this thing. I don't even know what to tell you at this point. That was an insane top deck. So as long as we don't get reset stamped, we can Hyper Potion, heal our Snivy-Saur here. We get more energy, Thwackey, that's fine. Can we get anything else? We get another switch, that's pretty relevant. They're probably going to go for another Shining Vine. They could knock out Dedenne, I guess, which I don't really care if they do. I guess we also could have went for a Spit Shot knockout on Rillaboom, but they had another one. There's that Dedenne. So I guess our game plan now can be knock this out, knock this out. They're probably going to knock out Dedenne, right? Oh, no, they keep bringing in the Rillaboom. Shaymin coming down. Okay, Shaymin's kind of scary. They have a double Rillaboom, so just because we took 3 prizes doesn't mean we're out of the game just yet. Okay, they build their active up. I don't really understand that. I guess do more damage with the Shaymin. We can spit shot the Shaymin, which I think I am going to go for. I think I'm going to spit shot Shaymin here. Unless they bench something. But yeah, we spit shot them and they can't knock me out. We just knock out a Dedenne to win the game. Seems pretty good. As long as we just don't get reset stamped. Just 160. So they can knock me out with Solar Plant, or I can play Hyper Potion. We do have Thwackey, though, and we are going to get a prize here. If we can get a supporter, that'd be great. We're going to keep thinning with Voltage Beat, too, which is pretty good. I guess we also could have went for the Shining Vine, but I think taking the Spit Shot... Or maybe we should just go for the knockout with Solar Vine, and then save the Dedenne for later, and force him to play a Mute, which they don't, because it was just Grass and Lightning. Okay, yeah, I actually think that's actually our best play. A little bit too much energy being played. We have Great Catcher, too, in our hands, so it's all good. Just burn that. It just hit me with the Well Played. We give him the Well Played back. Didn't even really get to use Snorlax in this game, because we couldn't even find one at all. So can't really blame me. We didn't really get to even use Snorlax. But once again, Snivy-Soar and Cramorant kind of putting the team on the back. Maybe this deck should just be Snivy-Soar Cramorant. Maybe we should build Cramorant with Rillaboom. Maybe that's an actual deck. But we do have game here, unless they stamp me to 2. They can go for another Shining Vine. They probably just go for Solar Plant here, though, just to knock this thing out. But then we just attach, retreat, or we can just bring that. No matter what, we have game here. There's really nothing they can do. Unless they knock this out and stamp me, and we whiff off stamp, we could go for Spit Shot. So that could happen. We have this in place, so once we get another Rillaboom, we're Gucci. So I think we have this game about wrapped up here. We'll see what they do. I mean, we are out of switches. I mean, if they really wanted to, they could just not attack me, but there's really no point in doing that. Just a Tate and Liza. That's actually not a bad card to put in this deck, just because of the option to switch. But it looks like we are going to win. We didn't really get to use Snorlax in this game, or video in general, but I guess it just happens sometimes. I guess that just happens. They've played 10 energies, so they only have like 2 left also. Yeah, it's going to knock me out. And we'll give them the Well Played. We do have game here. We are going to snipe the Dedenne-GX, knock it out with our Cramorant. Cramorant and Snivy-Soar, guys, the MVPs of the deck, apparently. The MVPs of the deck. I was fine. Again, we didn't really get to use the Snorlax Hyper Potion combo, which is kind of unfortunate. We didn't really get to even use Snorlax in this game, though, so it doesn't really matter too much, since Snorlax didn't really get any action anyways. But that'll wrap today's piece of video, guys, on the Snorlax Potion deck. I do wish we got more Snorlax Potion action in, but again, the game didn't throw me a bone, didn't let me use Snorlax in that last game there, but I'm actually kind of glad we got to use Cramorant. Cramorant actually seems to be pretty busted in Rillaboom, apparently, and we got more action with this guy. But anyways, that's all over the video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe down below to help me on the road to reaching 8,000 subscribers, of course, guys. You can also leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Check out the sponsor PTCGO down below, too. Use code LDF at the checkout. I'll see you guys in another PTCGO video, and yeah, stay safe, guys.